And this is really pretty strong stuff from the Pope. What interests me is we don't seem to hear anything like that from the Archbishop of Canterbury, Gavin Welby. I just don't know why. What is going on within our churches? Well, I'm very pleased to say that joining me is Dr Gavin Ashenden, former chaplain to the Queen, and, of course, now very much on the other side, a Catholic commentator now.
Yes, Nigel. Well, one of the reasons I became a Catholic was because when I saw this huge cultural crisis, which is affecting our society and risking taking away freedom of speech, democracy and personal autonomy, it seemed to me that the Catholic Church was the one organisation that had the power and the coherence to take it on. And I think what the Pope has said to the diplomats against cancel culture is one of the most important things he's said since he became Pope. And I'm absolutely delighted that he said it. And I hope what he does is to set this ball running, and Christians all over the world, the nearly 2 billion Catholics, will join him in this, in taking cancel culture on.
Well, it's certainly an act of leadership, and he was very, very unequivocal and very clear in what he said. We saw a report this week, Gavin, that about 400 C of E churches are due to close. And I know that you've left the Anglican Church, but I'm sure you still wish it well. Why are we not seeing the Archbishop of Canterbury or senior Anglicans saying anything like what we've seen from Pope Francis in the last 48 hours?
Yes, of course, I wish it well. I'm very grateful from all my life as an Anglican, and I've received so much from it. But it's precisely because I'm so grateful that my heart began to break when I saw the Church leaking the integrity that is essential to Christianity. There are a number of reasons, of course. I mean, one is the fact that Christians in Europe have endured an enormous secular and atheist onslaught on the faith and haven't fought back with enough energy and imagination. But that's changing. And the other is that, unfortunately, the system of appointments, the system of the bureaucracy has mirrored what so many other systems have. We find cancel culture and neo-Marxism, well, it's everywhere. It's in the universities, it's in the police, it's in the hospitals, as you've just been hearing earlier on this evening, and it got into the church. And I'm sorry that there are very few voices in the Church of England, some wonderful ones, but very few who are challenging it. It's so important that Pope Francis has picked this up, because there are two critical ideas Christianity has. One is that in terms of choosing between power and love matters more. And in terms of the sacredness of the individual instead of the collective identity, individuals are sacred. And these two ideas are completely opposed to the ones that gave birth to cancel culture. And that's one of the reasons why I think Catholic Christianity has the resources to challenge it and to see it off.